Barcelona Real Madrid on Sunday after earning a massive victory over Atletico Madrid, because after they beat us at the Metropolis in La Liga, we had to come out and get a result, and the boys did just that. It isn't the best performance in the world, it isn't the most glamoring performance from Real Madrid, but they had to bend down and work so hard to get the results against Atletico. And Atletico wasn't backing down, because this game they gave us a full fight. I usually tell people that know me that there's only one game in the world where Atletico are absolutely their very best. There's no two fixtures in the world that Atletico play the same. Like in the Madrid derby, you get the absolute peak Atletico Madrid. Aside from the derby, Barcelona trash. Any other team can run through this Atletico team. But when it comes to the derby, expect the absolute brainer from Atletico. And they did that today because it was so difficult. They outshot us. They had lots of chances and we struggled to really create much. But we took advantage of the little chances we got, and that was so important for us. I'm actually proud of this team. Honestly, before I give any takes, I'm actually proud of this team for their work. Valverde was crazy today. He was crazy. What a banger from Valverde. Please, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like and sub if you haven't yet, to support the channel for absolutely free. Xabi Alonso passed like a huge test today, and honestly, we have to give him credit. 5th win in a row for the past 5 games, and this is something that we needed so badly. Like, we needed this so badly, and the finals is going to be on Sunday. Who knows what's going to happen? Hopefully we win, because Barcelona are looking so scary. Yesterday they totally pulled everything out of Atletico Club and got the win. So it's really going to be a difficult one for us. But today's game was absolutely crazy, man. Like, Atletico showed up. We defended really, really well for most part of the game when we needed to. The goal they scored was like a difficult goal to defend, because the cross was brilliant, and Solot versus Rahul. Come on, there's only one winner every single time, because it's kind of a mismatch there. Rahul could not do anything to Solot. Solot could actually have scored more than 2-3 goals in this game, but he kept on missing and converted that single one. Valverde scored a very important goal from the, I think, first minute or the second minute of the game, and that goal gave us something to fight for. It gave us something to hold on to, and it helped us not to panic in this game as much. Getting that goal so early on removed a little bit of stress from the team, a little bit of work that we're supposed to do in this game. And we had to work, no doubt, but it just gave us that space to breathe on, that feeling that you always have an advantage in the game. Bellingham worked so hard. Kamavinga was absolutely brilliant, man. This guy is kind of probably our best box-to-box midfielder at the moment. Valverde at right back was brilliant. Rodrigo was good. Uh, Gonzalo did not have his best game. He lacked a lot of service. I think he didn't get much service as he would have wanted. The defense was kind of a bit shaky at first, but we grew into the game, and it was so important. Carreras did a good job. Rudiger, Asensio, like, I cannot pick out a player that was really bad in this game, but one player that I'm so disappointed in, and that is Vinicius Junior, man. I think Vinicius wasn't bad today. He worked for the team. He ran. He defended. He covered up sometimes for the team. But, this is Vinny, man. This is not just some random winger out there that is trying to get up the ladder in his career. This is Vinicius Junior, man. Second in the Ballon d'Or 1 or 2 years ago. And today we cannot recognize VJR. For some reason, Vinicius is looked a shadow of himself, and it's so concerning, because for an average winger, today was a good day for Vinny. But one thing that we need to understand when we come out to call out Vinicius is it's not that he doesn't do well, like he doesn't do the basics, like the basics of being a pitch, trying to make something happen. But why we give so much attention to Vinicius Junior, because we know how dangerous this guy can be. We know how dangerous he has been in his career. And to see Vinicius just be like so quiet in the game, unable to influence the game, it's unacceptable. From a Real Madrid perspective, it's unacceptable. He has some huge demands on the club for salary and wages, of which he deserved like 1 or 2 years ago. But today it's hard to see that kind of player in Vinicius Jr. because given Mbappe was injured, Vini had the chance to lead this team, and so far he hasn't been able to. And I feel so bad. I'm not just criticizing him. I feel so bad. I feel for him. But at the end of the day, he is the only one that can pull himself out of this whole slump he's going through. Nobody understands. Nobody understands what is truly going on with Vinicius Jr. But I think that magic is what we are bought into about Vinicius Jr., not about defending. Today, we had several players that could have defended well, that could have run back all the time, but he still lacks the magic. That is the problem. I don't want to see a time where it comes to us discussing about benching Vinny, which is not unreasonable given how he has been performing. We need creativity in this team, and so far he hasn't been that outlet. Rodrigo scored today. Vinny has had like 15, 16 games without scoring, and it's not acceptable. It's not Real Madrid standard. We need to get the best out of this guy, or else I don't think it's going to look good for him in any manager's squad because you can't just be filling out the space. Except today that he worked so hard off the ball, he ran, he tried to defend, tried to recover the ball. It is going to be difficult for managers to give you that much time on the pitch if you're not as influential. Today was a very balanced game. Aside from Vinny, I cannot criticize any other player really. Thibaut was out of his mind, man. Thibaut was like pivotal for us getting the results from today's game. Like he was very crucial. And we are going to see what happens on Sunday because Barcelona is going to be a very difficult test. It's not going to be like as intense, as physical as Atletico, but it's going to be very tricky because Barcelona are playing in a very good way. At this point, they are have a very good form. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens, and I hope Xabi Alonso wins this trophy. Whatever happens, we are in support of this team. We want this team to be better, and that is the point. So let me know your thoughts in the comment. What you think about Vinny Jr., about this result, about the Clasico derby. Let me know your thoughts in the comment. What are your predictions? Who is going to win the Super Cup this year?